Hello Sagittarius, my name is Agatha and this is the tarot forecast for the month of May 2018. It's a very general reading. If you like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com and I'd be delighted to work with you. This month I'm going to use the Legacy of the Divine Tarot by Kyle Marchetti for you. I'm going to also use the Soul Cards deck, number 1 and number 2. And finally, I'm going to take one advice card from the Messenger Oracle. And we're going to start with the Messenger Oracle with the advice for you, Sagittarius. What is the advice for you for one thing that I forgot. What is the advice for you for the month of May 2018, Sagittarius? Advice. Advice for Sagittarius for the month of May. Okay, and the card that came out. See the truth. Look at this. It's an owl. Oh, so cute. See the truth. Look. And I'm going to read from the guidebook because I think it's necessary. It's number 39. And according to the guidebook, do not be deceived. Be watchful and mindful of the illusions others weave around themselves and that you may weave around yourself. Know the night. Understand the shadows. See through the darkness to the light of the truth. Pay attention to contradictions. Notice when actions and words are not in harmony. Hone your intuition and insight so that you may know the minds and hearts of those around you and yourself, and trust in the wisdom born of that awareness. Okay, this is interesting. So this is the advice for you, Sagittarius, for the month of May 2018. Okay, pay attention. Okay, be watchful and mindful of the illusions of others and yourself. This is interesting. And now let's go to the card Sagittarius, and this is going to be a Celtic cross spread, which usually is a 10 card spread, but I'm going to make it 20 because for each one of those cards I'm going to use a clarification card from the Soul Cards decks. So Sagittarius, how will the month of May 2018 is going to be for you? How will the month of May 2018 is going to be for you, Sagittarius? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's start. King of Wands. Okay, that's you showing up. That which is yet not seen. You have the Page of Swords. The Vase is the root. You have the Strength card. Interesting. The past influencing the present and the future. You have, what is this? The 8 of Coins. So hard and working hard at something. That which you want or that which is in your mind. And you have the 3 of Wands. Oh, you want success. You want expansion. The near future, which would be the middle of May, you have the Ace of Swords. So something new is coming up for you. Now the next card represents you and how you feel about yourself. You have the 6 of Coins. Okay. The next one is the environment, people surrounding you, how other people see you, and you have the 9 of Cups. Okay. People see you as a lazy person, Sagittarius. Either that or as someone who just got their wish fulfilled. Someone who's very lucky also. The next card is hopes, wishes, desires, fears, and advice, which is the Star. Okay, so for some of you, wishes might come true. And then finally the outcome card, you have the Queen of Cups. Intuition again, intuition. Okay, see the truth, seeing the truth. Okay, so we're gonna go. How many major arcana cards for you, Sagittarius, for the month of May 2018? Sorry, you have 1, the Strength, 2 major arcana cards. The other one is the Star card. So so for about 20% of you, maybe the month of May 2018 might be a month of transformation. Okay, so I'm using the 2 decks. Look at this. As a clarification cards for Sagittarius for May 2018. Okay, so I want to take one from here, another one from here. I don't use reversals. Another one. 3. Okay. 4. Right. 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, the Death card. That's how I see it. I see this is the Death card. Okay, let's start with the reading for you, Sagittarius. So in the central theme, Sagittarius, you have the King of Wands, and this is this clarification card. Kind of feels like a soulmate type of card, but not necessarily. So the central theme for you, for some of you, there's one interesting thing that I'm focusing on right now. Do you see the image? It appears to make the number 7 here. Do you see the number 7? So for some of you, if the number 7 keeps appearing in your life, or if the number 7 is meaningful to you in any way, the month of May might be very important, or this reading might be meaningful to you in some way. The King of Wands represents a male, because this is a general reading, could be a male or a female, up to in his or her late 30s or after the age of 40, from a fire sign, Sagittarius, like you, Leo or Aries. And this is a very popular sort of person, charismatic, very talented, an entrepreneur of some sort, like someone who doesn't wait around for others and goes and does whatever he or she wants to do. Very creative, popular, charismatic, fun to be around, very passionate, about whatever he or she likes, very passionate about their work, or someone who's really their work or the people they are in a relationship with. So maybe you are very passionate in May 2018. Maybe this is an energy of passion towards your work, your career, a hobby, something which is meaningful to you, and you are an expert in that because it shows up as a king. It's you showing up here. It's Sagittarius, and you are showing up as a mature type of energy because it's the king. It's not the page or not the knight. It's the king. So whatever you do, whatever you're passionate about, you're going to devote yourself to it even more in May 2018, Sagittarius. And you're very good at it. I don't know what it is, but you're very good at it. And this is a clarification card. Now, this could be you going inside yourself even further. If you look at it this way, it's like it could be the same person. So it's you just going within and devoting yourself to that which you really love and feel passionate about. And this could be a thing, a career, a hobby, whatever. Or it could be that for others, this is an actual person. because the majority of the people that see my videos are women, I'm going to say that this could be a guy. So Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, and this could be like a soulmate type of energy, someone who shows up in your life. You know, for those who are single, for instance. If you are with someone, my recommendation is always don't do it. That's my recommendation, but I'm Catholic, you know. I'm again. It's just because I say it, it doesn't mean that you have to do what I tell you to do. But if you are in a relationship and you feel tempted to go elsewhere, that's kind of like a cue for you to look at whatever's not working in your relationship and just try to fix it first, okay? Or try to look at the relationship that you have before going out and just being with this really fantastic, wonderful guy whom you think it's a fantastic and wonderful guy. Okay, I don't want to sound like a prude, but just be careful, okay, and just don't make a rash decision. If you are single, there's a possibility of a guy showing up, you know, for you in May 2018. And he might be really serious about you because, again, this is the king. This is not the knight. The knight comes and goes. He just leaves. The king really loves you and wants to stay with you, okay? He's really serious. He has strong feelings for you. Now, that which is yet not seen, you have the Page of Swords. And this is the clarification card now. For some of you, because the swords represents air energy, the Page of Swords the swords are connected with air signs, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So it could be studying something new. Okay, maybe you're passionate about something in your life. I don't know what it is. Like maybe you have your own, maybe very good at something. Okay, and you want to do freelance work in that something in which you are very good at. I don't know. It could even be accounting. I have no idea. But you decide, okay, for me to go solo, I have to study something. I have to, you know, study something about my job, my career, my passion, whatever, because it showed up as a page. So it's something new that you're learning. Okay, in order to fully commit to whatever you're passionate about, and you're studying hard, I would say, because this is a clarification card. You're looking at every tiny little thing. You're studying every tiny little detail. Maybe you're even studying law or something connected with law and rules and regulations, and you have to be aware of every tiny little detail, every tiny little law. For instance, others it could be a message. Someone messages you, and this I don't know. For some of you, if you're trying that online dating thing, someone might be, you know, messaging you, telling you I like your profile or something like that. Okay, and this person who does that, and I'm looking at the clarification card, this person again could have something of the King of Wands energy, or you are the one who's messaging someone. You are the one who's really passionate about someone whom you see on an online dating app. So whomever this person is, this person might be ill. Now, when I say ill, it could be something simple like having a cold, you know. Could be that this person might be ill because I'm seeing all the red, you know, in this body. Or you can be ill, you know, you're ill, you're bored, you don't know what to do, you go on an online app, dating app, and you feel like, why not? I'm gonna message this guy or this person or this woman. Or it could be this person. Could be the sort of person who's very detailed, who's really passionate about their work and is a very detailed sort of person, and very detail-minded, if that makes any type of sense to you. So let's move on to the next two cards. And the cards that came out were the Strength card, which is a card connected with the sign of Leo. So this King of Wands could be a Leo, for instance. And this is a clarification card, which is interesting. It's two women. Usually the Strength card is a woman. Usually is, and in this case it's a beautiful black woman. I don't know if you can see it because there's flare. I don't know. Can you see it? And she's taming what is that? Tiger? Feels like a tiger. So in the image there's a lion, there's a leopard, and there's a tiger, I think, and she's petting the tiger. My God, look at that. Look at her. She's beautiful. And this is a clarification card, which is another woman. And there's like this fire in her belly. And this fire seems to be rising. It's like, okay, I can read this. This is read as the basis, the root, the causes. So, for the month of May 2018, Sagittarius, might be a month where you need to really exert self-control, or a month where you are fully devoted to yourself, to the things that make sense to you, to the things that you value, to your own values. So if you value your art, for instance, then you're like fully devoted to it. It's like, if this reading is more connected with your work life is entangled with your values, with things that you value. Okay, it's not Sagittarius. It feels like, at least during this month, that you cannot disconnect yourself. You cannot disconnect your work life from that which is meaningful to you, from that which you value, from your integrity. You can never do a job that doesn't align with your values, that does not align with your integrity. Does that make sense to you? So it's like that. That's like the basis, the root for you this month. You want to devote yourself totally and fully to something that speaks to yourself, to your soul, and you're fully devoted. That's how I'm reading the belly, the fire in your belly. You're devoted to that completely. Now, if this is more like a love reading, the Strength card is also a card connected with lust. Okay, maybe you're a bit lusty. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you meet someone, or maybe that person is already in your environment, and you feel like being with that person. Fine. Be careful if you don't want to get pregnant. Be careful if the other person does not want to get pregnant, because this is a very general reading. And the person who's seeing this video might be a man. If you're a guy and you feel like women, the other woman might be, my God, she might be beautiful, and she might have something in Leo, and you just feel like completely this magnetic pull towards her. If you're the woman, you feel this magnetic pull towards him. Again, if you're married, be careful. Like I said before, why is this person showing up in your life right now? Why do you feel like this? Okay? Why can't you not feel like this with your husband, with your spouse, with your boyfriend? Why? Or girlfriend? Just, ask those questions to yourself. Don't just try to control yourself, okay, as much as you can. Now, the past influencing the present and the future. You have the Eight of Coins. Life was boring. Same old. At least the past 3 months you have been working hard, yeah, but it's like boring. Like, it's the same routine all over again. You do the same thing, boring. Or some of you might be working in something that you like, yes, but it's a very long day, and it's after a while, even if you are working in something that you like, there's some sort of boredom in your life. Now, this is the clarification card. Every time that I look at this card, Sagittarius, it feels like a manifestation card. It feels like this person, this seems like a woman, is creating reality. When she speaks, she's speaking this other person into life. You are speaking someone into life. Maybe some of you were applying the law of attraction. For the last 3 months, you've been applying the law of attraction, and maybe some of you wanted to manifest into your concrete reality a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a new love life. Maybe that's it. Maybe for the last 3 months, you've been, you have been very diligent, very persistent. In a very persistent manner, you've been applying the law of attraction. Yay, kudos to you. I'm a bit lazy when it comes to that. So maybe right now in May 2018, this is the time when you get actual results. Fantastic. Others, it's you might be applying the law of attraction, yes, the LOA, but you wanted to manifest some sort of changes into your career, into your professional life. And again, there might be something coming up in May 2018 which might require self-discipline, and because the Strength card also indicates self-discipline and studying something new, okay, in order to advance your career. So this could be read in many different ways. Now, the next 2 cards are in the position of that which you want or that which is in your mind. And you have the 3 of Wands. You want to expand your life. You want your life to be more exciting. You want to travel. And this is quite interesting. This is a guy. It seems like, yeah, it feels like it's a person. And in this, usually in traditional decks, it's a man. And he's looking out in the sea, he's in the shoreline, and out on the sea there's ships, and the ships are coming in, meaning you are getting the results of your hard work, yes. And in this case it's a ship, yes, but it's more like a space ship kind of thing. It's a more fantasy-minded type of deck. It's a good deck in that way. It's an interesting deck. So you want to be successful, yeah. What is in your mind is being successful, is expanding your life in your professional, in terms of career, for instance. For others, is that you want more excitement in your love life, okay? And this is the clarification card. Again, it's a woman, not a woman. Again, it's a figure, and this figure is looking at something that we do not see. And to me, it always felt like an old woman. It is an old woman. Almost has like a vibe of grandma. It feels like the grandmother. But this woman, she's looking for something. She's like looking and expecting something as well. So both cards are telling me the same. So both figures are expecting something to come to them. Maybe both figures want to expand their lives, meaning you want to expand your life. That's what both cards are telling me. Some of you actually, good things are coming to you in May 2018, and you cannot stop thinking about that. Cannot stop. So you feel very lucky in that regard. If actually there's some sort of expansion in your career, that's what's always in your mind. If you have some sort of new love relationship, that's what's in your mind, and this person is rather exciting. And again, it's he or she might have something important in a fire sign. He or she might be a Leo, but if it's not a Leo, it could be a Sagittarius like you, or an Aries. But I'm thinking it's more like a Leo, and this could be Sun, Moon, or Rising, But there's some of you want more out of your life. Others, good things are happening. Good things are actually happening in your life. Now, this could be in your professional life, rewards are coming, or in your love life. Now, the near future, and I would say in the middle of the month, which is no, around 16 of May 2018, Sagittarius. And what happens around that time? There's a very cosmic big event, at least to us humans. The planet Uranus enters the sign of Taurus, which is monumental. Okay, it's monumental. Uranus changes signs every 7 years, and Uranus is the planet of revolution, of shock, of individuality, of the unexpected. So yeah, okay, and this is the 2 cards that came out for you for the middle, I would say middle of the month, Sagittarius, and it's the Ace of Swords, and there's this guy, this person inside of an egg screaming. That's how I see it. So you might get a new message in the middle of the month that absolutely makes you scream. Now, this could be a positive message or a negative message. I don't know what it is, okay? Now, this person screaming can be screaming out of excitement because he or she cannot believe their luck. Maybe this is how you're behaving. Oh my God, I can't believe that this wonderful thing happened to me. Okay? Yeah, it could be that. However, it could be the other way around. Okay? It could be a very negative sort of message, something quite unexpected, something out of the blue, something that you might feel as very negative. Now, it could be negative at the time when it happened, Sagittarius, but that does not mean that after that, that thing which you thought was negative turns out to be positive. I know sounds weird, but honestly, I look at this card, it feels like it's excitement. This person is screaming out of excitement. So maybe some sort of, a message which is truly exciting to you and quite unexpected. Or you might decide to start something new, and you're very excited about this new thing which you start. Okay? Or you might get a message from this guy or this woman whom you are really interested in. Okay? So maybe this person sends you a message, or you send this person a message. Okay? And you're really, really, really excited about that. Remember, like when you were 13 years of age, remember that type of excitement? That type of excitement. Now, the next 2 cards are in the position of you. They represent you. They symbolize you. And you got the 6 of Coins. And also, another thing which I did not mention, the Ace of Swords is also the sword of the truth. So, a revelation, a truth, which is told to you, which could be quite surprising. And remember the advice card to see the truth. So maybe the time when you see the truth is around 15th, 16th of May, Sagittarius. Then the next 2 cards represent you. You have the 6 of Coins, and you have this one, which feels to me like a goddess. She's below the ocean, and above the ocean there's a man on a boat. So it feels like the goddess is giving something to the man. And I think I've mentioned this before in another reading when this card came up, that it reminds me of the goddess Yemanja. Yemanja is a goddess from, I think, the origin of Yemanja is from Africa. And it was taken to Brazil by the slaves. And in Brazil, Yemanja is connected with the ocean, and she's really highly respected. Everyone loves Yemanja, and it feels like that to me. It feels like it's Yemanja, and she's bestowing gifts to this person, this guy on the boat. That's what I'm seeing. And the 6 of Coins is also receiving something. It's giving something and receiving something. I'm thinking that it's in its 2 hands, like you see. So this big woman below in the sea, to me it's a goddess. She's smiling. She has her eyes closed, but she's smiling. She doesn't need to open her eyes to see what she's doing. And there's a hand, I would say, giving something to this guy. Yeah, be the other way around. This guy could be giving her something as well. So he might be giving something to Yemanja, and she's repaying him by giving him something. So it's like, I give you something, you give me something. And it's the same thing, it's two hands. You see here? This hand, which is green, is giving something to this other hand, green, like in a green glove. It's the same thing. So you might be given, some of you might be given something, actually even in a material type of thing, but it's very fair. You give something, you get something back. Or you are given something because you have given something in the past. So you might have given something in the past to someone or some institution, and now that institution or that someone is repaying you. I'm sorry. So it's generosity, but it's fairness. There's fairness in this exchange between the two of you. It could even like be a gift out of the blue from the universe. Okay, what else? But because you were generous to, let's call it God, the source, spirit before, you were generous in some way. Now, so you're getting something. You are either receiving something, or someone is giving something to you. Yes, or you are giving something to someone. I'm getting more. It's you getting something. You are the one who's receiving, but for others, you are the one who is giving something. And this doesn't have to be money, okay? This could be all sorts of things. Could even be your time, your attention, okay? Your friendship, could be so many things. But there's fairness. What I'm getting here with these two particular cards, there's fairness in this exchange. Okay? And I would say that you feel lucky. You feel lucky in whatever it is that you're getting. Now, the next two cards are in the position of the environment, people surrounding you. People surrounding you can be your co-workers, your colleagues, your friends, your family, your spouse, your kids, people surrounding you, your neighbors, or how other people see you. And you have the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfilled card. And you have this card, which feels like a guy. And there's like voices screaming around him. Voices in his head, not necessarily in his head. But I'm going to give you all possibilities connected with these two cards. There might be someone around you who might be a bit delusional, you know, because the Nine of Cups with this card as clarification tells me that. Someone who thinks that everything is going to be alright and then things don't turn out to be alright, and this could be someone close to you, family, friends, spouse, colleagues, co-workers, could be that. But honestly, what I'm getting the most from these two cards is how other people see you. And how other people see you is that they feel that, at least in May 2018, they feel that you are very lucky. You're a very lucky person because of the Nine of Cups. You have all of your wishes fulfilled, or you had something very good coming to your life. They may feel also that you're a lazy person, that you don't have to do anything to get whatever you want. This is how other people may see you, may perceive you. I'm not saying you are like that, because there's like the Eight of Coins here, and they might not see the work that you do. And you have the Strength card. Again, they might not see the self-control that you have to exert, the discipline that you have to have in order to do whatever it is that you do. They look at you and they see what you got, and they think, oh, he or she is lazy. Look at everything that he or she got. It's impossible. She's lucky, or he's lucky. I work harder and I don't get as much as he does, or as much as he or she has. Okay? So they look at you and think, oh, you're way too lucky, Sagittarius, or you're lazy, and even though you're lazy, you get a lot. This is how they perceive you, okay? I'm not telling you that this is the truth. I don't think it is the truth. This is how they perceive you. Or you can be perceived as someone that in May 2018 suddenly as a lucky break and one of your wishes are fulfilled. Now, this is a clarification card. I'm thinking it's like you are absolutely unaware of what other people are saying about you. It's like you're like meditating, and you feel you are in a good place psychologically and mentally, but there's like gossip around you, Sagittarius, and you are completely unaware of it, and it doesn't affect you because you don't know about it. Okay, that's how I see it. Like, oh, look at him, look at her, they're talking about you behind your back, but you don't know about it. They're saying things like, look at whatever he or she got, they got so much, and they're so lazy, they never work, and blah, blah, blah. How the lucky break that this person had this lucky break, and he or she totally did not deserve it. And I deserved it, or this other person whom I know would deserve it better. But you are unaware of it, you don't even know it, okay? And even if you know it, you don't pay attention to it, you don't care. And you just continue being on this good, happy feeling place, I would say, Sagittarius. And then the next two cards are in the position of hopes, fears, desires, and wish. And and advice. Okay, hopes and fears and advice. And you have the star. And this is the clarification card. It feels like, I don't know which, it's Pegasus? I don't know if it's an ordinary horse, and on that horse there's an angel flying that horse, mounting that horse, or if it's an angel mounting, I think it's Pegasus, which is the flying horse. I don't know which one is it, but it feels like a lucky type of energy. Good luck swiftly coming into your life. Good luck swiftly coming into your life. Your wishes fulfilled swiftly. This is a wish that you have, a desire that you have, that something that you've always wanted comes into your life. Good luck comes into your life quickly, swiftly. You also fear it, because if this truly does happen, something that you've always wanted happening, you don't know how to deal with it. Now, reading this as an advice, the advice would be always be hopeful. Always expect the absolute best in your life. And this is like at the same time as like being aware of the truth, seeing reality as it is, also have a space in your heart where you always have this optimism, these expectations of good things coming into your life, the expectations of your wishes fulfilled. Be in this place, okay? Because it would be helpful. This would be the advice for you, Sagittarius, for May 2018. And finally, the outcome, you have the Queen of Cups. And this is the clarification card, which to me, every time that I see this card, to me, this is the death card. That's what I see. So, I'm thinking that your intuitive powers, quote unquote, are really high this month. In May 2018, even these two cards together in the near future, in the middle of May, the Ace of Swords and this guy screaming, it's like suddenly there's like a burst of intuition that comes into your life. Because the Queen of Cups is a highly intuitive sort of person. It's like suddenly your intuitive powers are like opening up, or even like you feel that you are much more intuitive than you used to be. It's kind of like, I'm gonna say these words, but in order for you to understand me, it's like your crown chakra is like opening up, because I think the crown chakra is really connected with intuition. Also, the third eye chakra, which is the chakra of the forehead, also connected with intuition, if I'm not mistaken. It's like, it feels like that. It's like a burst of energy opening up your intuitive powers, and you're like highly intuitive. And this kind of happens can kind of happen out of the blue. And this might even be the gift which is bestowed upon you by a goddess type of energy. This might be the gift that is given to you, that suddenly you have the ability to see the truth. Like, you're talking to a person, this person is saying A, B, and C, and you could clearly see that they're lying. Even be something like that, you know. Suddenly, you're very intuitive. That's like the major change in your life in May 2018. Your intuitive powers just burst into stage, let's call it. Now, if this is connected with your career, you can use this intuition and the ability to see the truth to help you advance your career, because you can navigate intuitively. If this is connected with your love life, the Queen of Cups, this is unconditional love. The Queen of Cups is an energy of unconditional love, of true emotional support. So either you might be behaving like this towards this new person who enters your life, or this person might maybe behaving like this towards you, or both of you are behaving like this towards each other. So this might be unconditional unconditional love that transforms your life, that changes your life. Because I see here, this is the Death card. To me, Death card is transformation, change, unconditional love that completely changes your life, and unconditional love that kind of makes you see into the core of things, into the core of yourself, into the core of others. There's some sort of big transformation in your life, I would say. For some of you, not for all, it depends. In May 2018. Okay, Sagittarius, and that's it. Sagittarius, this is a reading that I have for you. It's a very general reading. If you'd like your own personal consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.